Okay, let's get right to the designing. I'm going to show how to design the money card that everyone's creating now. The first I'm going to do is upload the template. If I go here, I already have it uploaded into my Cricut design space, which is this little card here. And then I'm going to add it to my canvas. And the size that I'm going to do it, this is not standard. This is just what I personally preference to do them at. Uh, my top is going to be 4.2 inches, the width. Sorry about that. 4.2 inches. And my height is going to be 6.75 inches. Now that's the card itself. And I'll let you know why I chose those measurements in just a moment. Now I need to do the window cutout or even just the window spot there. I'm going to go over to my shapes. Just grab a square. I know the measurements for the plastic is 3 inches in width and 1.525 in height. So I'll take that. I'm going to place it about right there. And then what I'm going to do, before I slice it, let me duplicate this because this card is going to have a front and a back print. So I don't need that on the back. So I duplicated it. To make sure it's in the center, I'm going to highlight both. I can just select both, or I could have gone over to the panel and held down my shift key to click both of them. I'm going to go to Align, Center horizontally, and then I'm going to slice it. Now once I slice it, if I go and hide that square and then the black square that's here, it gives me my empty open space right there. So I know that's where the money and the dome will be. I have my back here. Now what I want to do is start designing my photos. I've already uploaded what the customer sent to me, and it's here. And what I got was just this invitation card, and I was asked to design from this card. So I'm going to add that to my canvas. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try to design it similar to the way this invite looks. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to once again use slice. Let me go here. I'm unlocking it so then I can move it myself. It won't move proportionately. I'm going to slice out the class of 2022 out of this clip art. Slice it. I'm done with that, so I'll delete it. And when I click, my class of 2022 is here by itself. Now, I want it counterclockwise. I'm going to rotate it a -90, and it gives it to me this way. What I want to do with that is I'm going to take it and just place it on the card somewhere. I'm going to try to design the front of the card to look like the invite. Let's make this a little larger, just so I can see what's going on here. Okay, maybe not so big. Okay, so then I'll highlight those both, and then I'm going to center it so I can make sure it's right across the center. And it's 4 point. I can actually go in here and just cheat because I know this width is 4.2. So I'm going to make this 4.2 because I just wanted to go across. I'll highlight both of them and center. Now let me go back to the print and cut, because I'm just going to take it apart and use different photos on here. I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to see how this works. The first thing I'm going to do is I'll take this picture here. Those shapes, get me another square. I'm going to put it right over this photo. I'm taking this apart and I'm just using these photos that were sent to me. Okay, I'm going to hold down my shift key. I have the square selected. I'll select the print and then I'm going to slice it again. Move that over. I'm just going to delete this because I'll just keep, instead of cluttering up my panel. Let's Let's see. I think I may want to move that to the back of the card. I'm not sure. And once again, I'm going to make it the 4.2. And then I'm going to align center horizontally. So it's on the back. I'll figure out in a little bit how I'm going to place that. The pictures are a little blurry, but I'm trying to keep them down to the same size as what they are so it doesn't look too bad. Go back to my shapes. Once again, I'm just using what was sent to me. So sometimes you have to improvise. I'm going to slice this one. I'm going to delete that. I just want the picture. I'm going to do this similar to what, like I said, what's already here. I'm going to take this picture to make sure they're the same size. If you see, I just have it back there. Now I'm going to highlight both of them and slice again. You don't need a shape. You can slice from anything. And so I'm going to put this one here. And I'll put this one here. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see. I'll take those three items, and I'm going to align them to the left. And then I'll select those three and align it to the right. Something like so. I'm going to make this white. Let me highlight both. I'm highlighting both pictures. I'm going to select both pictures and make them just a little bit larger. And then I'm going to resize. So something like so, right above where the window cut is. I'm going to take this and bring it to the front. And then use my arrow key and just slide it up. Okay, we got that done. I just don't like this completely white. I'm going to have to rethink that. Let's go back. I'm trying to find in my panel. There we go. Now I've taken this and chopped it up. Then let's see here. I'm trying to debate if I want to put some kind of the print in this. Okay, let's do this because that print's I'm just gonna redesign that myself. Class, and I'm gonna use the freshman font. I'll type in fresh, hit my search. There we go. There's my freshman font. And since the school colors, now I have more control over it, or is the royal blue. I'll do the royal blue. I'm going to put that here. Or better yet, I'm going to do the cord royal blue. And let's do this white. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm not using class again. I just didn't want to have to go find the font. I'm going to type in 2022. I'll make that white as well. Text. My of. I'm going to change the font to something. Scroll through my fonts and see what I can find. Let's see, what's this? I don't like that one. Let's keep scrolling here a little bit. See what else I can find. What's this one? Let's go with that. We're going to need to make this a little smaller, or I can do something similar to this. Background is killing me. Let's see. Let's go do an upload. Let me look what I currently have already. Looking for something snazzy. Okay, let's do this. Sometimes some of these things can take a while. We're going to go browse. I'm going to go where I keep my backgrounds. And I'll just find something. Let's go with this electric blue. Complex, continue. I just want to upload it. I'm not doing anything, changing it or anything. It's going to be a print and cut, upload it. I'm going to select it once it's in my panel, add to canvas. Okay, then what I'm going to do is turn it this way. Put it right back over my canvas. Have it selected. I'm going to also select that panel, which is right here. Hold down your shift key, select that panel, and then your slice is available. And I'm going to slice it. Now this piece, I'm going to hide it. I can actually get rid of. Where did my stuff go? There we go. I don't know how it jumped, but okay. So now I'm going to hide this panel because we're going to go with this. Arrange, bring to front. I'm going to take this and send it to the back. And I want to do something like class of, and then we're going to take 2022. We're going to rotate that 90 degrees. Let's make it a little bigger and run it down the side. Okay, there we go. So we'll do something like that. Let's put the photo here. And then we'll take this one. Let's bring that one to the front. And then bring this to the front of that. So something like that. And then let's delete this. Then on the back, I am going to, let's shape this into a circle. So I'm going to take my circle. I love to slice everything. We're going to take the picture, the circle and the picture, select them both. My slice tool is there. The only thing I'm slicing is the photo and not the panel itself. I'll delete that, delete that. And what I'm going to do now is once again upload again the lightning panel. Turn it. Let me move this picture because it'll select it as well, and it won't let me slice it if it's more than two things selected. Both of them selected. They're both selected. Let's slice. Okay, I can delete that. I'm done with it. I'm just going to hide that panel because I can use it again, but this is what I'm going to use. Then bring it to the front. If it hides to the back, bring it to the front. And I'm going to put an offset on this photo of 15, round it, apply, but I'm going to make the offset white. So that's the offset and the picture, and I'm going to attach them because I need it to move together. Let's look and see, was it another picture on here? Yeah, it was another one right here. To make sure I got them the same size, let me duplicate that picture. Put it right over there, slice it. Now I think I've cut this completely up. I'm done with it. I'm done with that. Move that over here. And remember my offset was 0.15, so I'm going to make this the same. And I'm going to make it white. And that offset in that photo, we're going to attach it so it'll move together. I'll do something like, I got free reign to customize this however, so I'm just trying to. Now what I'm going to do is put a text. But for me, when I'm typing text on a background like so, I like to use a block font, and my favorite is Avant, A-V-A-N-T. So I'll go up here. I'm not going to search through all of these. I'll type in A-V-A-N. There it is. And I'm just going to type here. I'll resize it in a little. I don't know why it's coming out so big. Let's go ahead and resize it now down to 25. It's got to go smaller, but at least I'll be able to read what I'm typing. Okay. That's basically what we're going to type there. I'm going to make it black. I know it's on top of each other. The letter spacing, I'm just going to go here and increase it. Oh, my fault. It's not letter spacing. It's the line spacing. Okay, I'll do it at 5, maybe 7. Okay, let's go. I have to play with this sometimes to see if I can get it where I want it. 12, that's better. Okay, now we're going to center it, and I'm going to make it a 14. I don't want to make it too small where it can't be read, but I need it small enough to fit on this card. So now what I'm going to go here and do, let's move that down. And we have it. Take it and move it to the very back of the card. Highlight once again those two. Just drag, just move them up some. And then here, I'll take this and smidge it up. And that's the back of the card. I don't want that. Oh, I don't have any other choice but to keep it bold. I'll make it black. Okay, so basically that's the design. Now the reason why I did mine, first of all, I'm sorry, the other thing you're going to do is going to be a print and cut. So you need to highlight all of the front, flatten it, then highlight all of the back, flatten it. So now it's definitely a print and cut, and it's just going to cut around the edges. But what I'm going to do is take it and move it a little closer. The reason why I did this size is because you can fit both of these on one cardstock sheet of paper, and that way you won't be printing two. So now when I do my print and cut, I'll go to make it. Cancel. Wait a minute. Well, I need to attach it so then the printer does not separate it. Make it, and now it's going to put them both on the same sheet of paper. There we go. And now I'm going to print this. No mirror or anything. Continue. Send to printer. And I'm going to send, this is not sublimation. I'm going to send this just to my pigment printer, my pigment ink printer. Which is my Canon. My printers are named after my family members that have passed away, so that's why you see the names there. Click print. And it's going to print. Right now I have it set on vinyl for it to cut. I'm going to change that to just cardstock plus. The 80 pound will be fine because my paper is actually 65 pound. And that concludes this portion of the video. I'll start the next portion of, there'll be a part 2 for the actual assembly of the card.